how I feel about these pieces out with this ponytail.
And y'all need Cassie to do another mic check?
Tonight on Newsbeat, Brian Kelly sues LSU over his buyout.
On this vote, the ayes are 60, the nays are 40. The bill as amended is passed.
The government shutdown comes closer to ending, and a middle school classic comes to the PMAC. All this and more. Newsbeat starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Tuesday Newsbeat. I'm Santiago Rodriguez.
And I'm Audrey Foster. Happy Veterans Day to all those who served.
Former LSU football head coach Brian Kelly is suing the university, saying that they have to yet properly terminate him. The lawsuit claims that LSU told Kelly that then athletic director Scott Woodward was not authorized to fire him. Kelly's team says that LSU is trying to wait to formally fire Kelly so they can fire him with cause. He's asking for the judge to rule that the university did fire Kelly following the A&M game without a cause. If the judge sides with LSU, then the university would not have to fully pay over the $54 million buyout guaranteed by Kelly's contract. And we have an update on the government shutdown.
The U.S. Senate has passed a bill that would bring the shutdown to a close. The continuing resolution is set to keep the government funded at 2025 levels through January. A deal to pass the CR was made by Republicans and a group of 8 moderate Democratic senators. The CR will end what has become the longest shutdown in history, lasting for 42 days now.
Members of LSU's SDS protested what they called the compact between new LSU President-elect Wade Roos and President Trump. David Whitson has more.
Members of LSU's Students for a Democratic Society have marched to the administration building to deliver a petition for LSU's President-elect Wade Roos to end his compliance with President Donald J. Trump.
Racist, sexist, anti-gay.
Racist, sexist, anti-gay.
Donald Trump, go away.
Donald Trump, go away.
Members of LSU Students for a Democratic Society marched to the administration building yesterday to deliver a petition for University President-elect Wade Roos.
Truly, to accept such an agreement would be to betray the very university you claim to serve, to betray the students, the faculty, the campus workers, and to destroy the university's autonomy.
The petition, which has over more than 500 signatures, requests for Roos to end his compliance with President Donald J. Trump, warning for LSU to reject the compact, along with stating the university's opposition to the principles in the agreement.
Our goal today is to deliver this petition to LSU administration directly and force them to abide by the students' will, because without us, there would be no LSU.
For Tiger TV News, I'm Devin Whitson.
SDS hopes to continue to apply pressure to LSU administration for the compact to be rejected.
PMAC turned laboratory, LSU hosted Super Science Saturday, where people of all ages were encouraged to step out of their comfort zone and into the world of all things science. From catching metal rings to watching chemical reactions, there was a plethora of booths to interact with throughout the PMAC. There were lab experiments, color-changing fire, electricity activities, and at the end, attendees were given concessions and science-related stickers and plushies. ExxonMobil, Franciscan Missionaries of Our Lady, LSU College of Science, Dow, and more were all in attendance at the fair to show attendees what it is they do at their job. For FRANU Professor Catherine Alexander, science for everyone, regardless of gender, is important.
So representation matters. So it is important for young women and young girls to see individuals that look like them at events like this, at various universities, various companies, so that they are aware of what opportunities are available to them.
If you're interested in science or anything science related, LSU College of Science is the community for you.
Studying is natural for students, but some students end up going across the country to learn. Going abroad in hopes to further your education is common and could change students' lives. Jessica McFadden reports.
Every semester, students are allowed to study abroad in either Italy, Australia, Germany, or 10 other countries. LSU Study Abroad peer advisor Louis Whedon discusses how studying abroad improved their academic performance.
I've studied a lot of economics, a lot of finance, things like that, and being able to, understand how the American economic system works from an outside perspective gave me some new insights on, different ways to study, different ways to look at various topics in my major.
Besides improving academic performance, studying abroad brings you new adventures and the chance to connect with new people. For one study abroad student and peer advisor, Peyton Foltz, it brought a sense of newfound confidence to their personality.
It made me an incredibly confident person. Like when I got back from my study abroad semester, I felt like I could do anything. I can go anywhere, do anything. I've literally never felt more confident in my life until once I got back from my exchange semester.
With the experience of being in a new country, it can change your perspective of viewing life. Studying abroad is a wonderful opportunity not to pass up, and students can find a program related to their major or future career.
We work with a lot of different companies that offer a bunch of programs, and there's a lot of opportunities for all types of majors, all types of topics, all types of budgets. So just get out there and find a program that works for you and hit the apply button.
Taking the chance to study across the country instead of staying in one spot can improve your performance and bring you new connections. If you want to know more about LSU's Study Abroad program, visit the Office of Global Engagement at Hatcher Hall. Tiger TV, Jessica McFadden.
Studying abroad has proven to be educational and memorable for students. If you're interested in studying abroad, feel free to stop by room 106 in Hatcher Hall or go to lsu.edu/globalengagement.
Next on Newsbeat, freezing temperatures have swept across Baton Rouge, but warmer weather is in the future.
Cassie Trepanier has more forecast after the break.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love. Love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back. Let's get into tomorrow's weather. So as we look early in the morning, we do see temperatures in those upper 40s going into those lower 60s during the morning hours. Now after about noon, we do see those temperatures go up into those upper 70s with that high of 76 tomorrow. Now that sun will set at 5:09 p.m. and those temperatures will drop back down into those mid 40s during the nighttime. Now before I get into the 7-day, we do have some upcoming rain chances from that cold weather that we've been experiencing. So we'll start to see that rain after the game on Saturday, not on Sunday, but on Monday is where we really need to pay attention to with that 50% chance of rain. Now on Tuesday, we're expected to see a 30% chance of rain going back up on Wednesday to 40% and Thursday back at 50. So make sure you have your rain gear for those days. Now let's get into that 7-day forecast. Like I said, on tomorrow, we will see a high of 76 and a low of 45. And those mostly sunny weather during the day for Thursday and Friday will be the trend with those upper 70s during the day and those lower 50s at night. Saturday for game day, it will be a beautiful day, partly cloudy with a high of 80 and a low of 56. Now stay tuned because I will do a more in-depth forecast on game day in just a second. Now those 70 temperatures will continue to be the trend and will be partly cloudy. On Tuesday, we're expected to see AM showers, so make sure, like I said, you have your rain gear for those days. Now, that's all I have for the forecast update, but stay tuned because it's time! Or is it? Morgan Charles has the answer with Hot Take Tuesday next.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love. Love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to another week of Hot Take Tuesday. I'm Morgan Charles. Now, as Halloween has come and gone and the temperatures have unfortunately begun to drop, that can only mean one thing. The holiday season is officially behind us. And my hot take, firstly, Thanksgiving is overrated. And a double down, Christmas time starts on November 1st. Now, only 20% of you agree with me on the fact that Thanksgiving is overrated. So for the majority that wrongly think otherwise, let me lay it out for you. Thanksgiving is known as a time for family, friends, and food, which are all great, but that's literally it. And while yes, the food is a standout, you can make it any time of the year. If you ask me, Thanksgiving's most unique quality is that it serves as a reminder Cyber Monday is coming up. Now, Christmas, on the other hand, is an immersive experience. Movies, decorations, songs, outdoor and indoor activities, plus the family, friends, and food that Thanksgiving provides. And this experience requires as much time to indulge as possible, which is why it starts the day after Halloween, bypassing Turkey Day. Now, if all that didn't convince you, unfortunately, you're a lost cause. I rest my case. Now back to y'all at the desk.
Thanks, Morgan. We have some breaking news from City Hall. The Baton Rouge Metro Council is set to vote on giving a tax rebate for revenue from Tiger Stadium concerts. Visit Baton Rouge says the two concerts could generate up to $48 million in revenue. The rebate would see residents get property tax relief with the money. Thanks, Morgan. Now let's get to the question we've all been waiting for. Cassidy, what's the weather look like on game day?
Well, Tiger fans, you are in luck. Sunny skies and perfect football temperatures are in store for this weekend's upcoming game between LSU and Arkansas. Now, we do have an early kickoff at 11:45 a.m., and around that time, it will be 77 degrees, only going up with that high of 80 on game day. Now, those temperatures will start to go down around 6 p.m. with that 70-degree temperature going into 9 at 66, and eventually being 56 for the low that night. That's all I have for the game day forecast.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight's Newsbeat.
To stay up to date on all LSU news and sports, be sure to follow all of our socials at LSU Tiger TV.
And tune into our shows every Monday through Thursday, live at 5. Until next time, I'm Cassidy Trepanier.
I'm Audrey Foster.
And I'm Santiago Rodriguez. Have a great night.